Hey guys, it's ThatEpicWifiGuy, and welcome back to another episode of Touhoumon Ordinary Version. Now, in the last episode, we got our 7th badge from the pathetic gym leader, and in this episode, we are taking on Team Rocket. An unknown girl wandering here? Who are you? I am me. I think, therefore I am. Because obviously, for me to think, I must exist, therefore I exist. Hey, Rikako! I don't believe we've seen Rikako before. Now, basically, Rikako is a pretty interesting psychic type. Can't really say I recommend her that much, because there's a lot of other pretty interesting psychic types, but Rikako is Rikako is yet another PC98 character, and basically, she has that for science attitude. And it kind of makes sense that the scientist is using her. Scientist Mark is about to use Yumemi. Oh, Yumemi, you're my worst enemy. Send up Mario. It's kind of interesting to see that this guy has all the scientist Touhos. Now, I believe Rikako is from an earlier game than Yumemi, but they're still both PC98 characters, so whatever. Guess it doesn't really matter that much. But I don't believe we've missed Jump Kick on camera yet, and that's great. And now that I've said that, I'm probably going to miss Jump Kick, but whatever. Erin! We're definitely going to send Muriel back out. And as you can see here, I'm really particular about the way my Pokemon level up. I always have to train them in the order that I catch them. I don't know why, but I just do. I guess I feel compelled to do it that way. And I always, like, keep them in the same order that I caught them as well. I guess it's kind of weird, but oh, you survived that. As you can see, Erin is very bulky. Not the strongest Touhoumon, but it's very bulky at least. That animation for Psybeam makes the back of Alice's head look even more like a face. Scientist Mark was defeated. I took it too lightly. Yes, you did. Let's see, anything for us over here? No, that is a big door. I like how the doors look so big. I failed in my duties. I'll be Doc's pay for this. I'm surprised they even paid you with all your generic Touhoumon. You plan to rescue the director. That won't be possible because I'm going to beat you. Oh yeah, well, what if he actually beat us? Would that trigger special dialogue? Rocket Grunt sent out Sarah. Huh, there appears to be quite a few Sarahs. And I don't really get why, considering there's so many psychic types in this game. And why are you using Endure like an idiot? Because I'm just faster than you. I'm going to kill you on the next turn. Maybe if Salak Berry existed in 2nd gen, that'd be okay. But no, it doesn't. It doesn't, so you failed, because you failed to account for future generations. You know, for the sake of Endure, of course. For the sake of future generations. I just like how Degansy says that. It's so unnecessarily epic. But then again, saying for the sake of future generations pretty much can justify anything, really. Huh, interesting. Okay, Rocket Guards, let's send Rumia. Yeah, we'll change out. And let's press our luck with another Jump Kick, which I believe has 90 accuracy in this game, but I'm not too sure about that. Because, interestingly enough, in this game, some moves were made stronger, some were made weaker. I don't know if any were made weaker, but I know some were made stronger. And some have completely different effects. We don't really have a move with completely different effects yet, but I'll be sure to take note of that when we come across one. Regal is weak to flying, so heck yeah. Can't believe I'm still using Razor Wind. Then again, I really don't get why Tokiko doesn't learn Razor Wind. I mean, she could have at least been somewhat helpful if she did. But of course, she doesn't belong in this hack, so whatever. Mario! You're level 37! And attack is currently your highest stat. No! Unbelievable. No! You know, like Captain Falcon's no! Or Captain Falcon, yes! Most excellent. This radar tower will fulfill our grand design. Most excellent. You remind me of Muriel. Not Muriel my Alice, but Muriel the Muriel in Fire Emblem Awakening. And I gotta say, sorry if I haven't been updating as regularly as I usually do, but Fire Emblem Awakening is just so addicting. Interestingly enough, here we have a new Touhoumon. Now, we've seen Rika earlier, and something that I'd like to point out is that the pre-evolved form of Rika is actually Fire Steel. But EX Rika that is a strange animation. Why are you covering yourself in black winds? Anyway, as I was saying, the pre-evolved form of Rika is actually Fire Steel, but EX Rika is Dark Steel. Now, Dark Steel is an awful typing because 4 times weak to fighting, weak to ground, weak to fire, and I'm not going to use Jump Kick because you're probably going to miss. I guess Strength. No, yeah, just Fire Steel is a much better type than Dark Steel in general. I don't know why they changed it, because Fire Steel is pretty unique typing. I think it's shared by one other Touhoumon, but I don't think that Touhoumon is actually in this game. Okay, you know what? I have a 100% accurate move. Why am I not using it? Yeah, let's go. Razor Winds. See, this is why Reimu is helpful and Tokiko isn't. Even though this Reimu took me like an hour to find. I'm not even kidding. This thing has like a 1% encounter rate, and then after that, it's hard to catch. And actually, I'm sorry that I couldn't post the recording of it, but I had a failed recording when I was catching Mario. And yeah, it was it's like, yes, I finally found this after 30 minutes of searching, but then after that, all of my Toa orbs failed, and then even some of my great orbs failed. So yeah, I wasn't able to catch her, unfortunately. And I'm running out of healing items here, which is kind of bad. Alright, I think we'll just go ahead and switch Seri out front, because I'm not sure, but I think she'll evolve soon. And this is kind of random, but right now I have Seri as my desktop for my computer. Because she's one of my favorite characters from Awakening just because of her design. You can't rescue me? Is that what you were expecting? Wrong! I am an imposter! I pretended to be the real thing to prepare for our takeover. Do you want to know where we hid the real director? Sure, I'll tell you, but only if you can beat me! Now, I believe this here is Petrol, basically a Master of Disguise. All the Rocket executives in this game don't have any names, and they all look like the generic male, but in the remakes, Heart Gold and Soul Silver, of course, as many of you probably already know, they were each given unique sprites, unique names, unique positions in Team Rocket, which was pretty cool. None of them are as cool as Giovanni, though. And why are you still using a Chibi Hina at level 35? Did you, like, catch a level 35 Chibi Hina? Were you looking for a level 100 Chibi Hina? Just like a Chibi Magikarp. And this guy is supposed to be challenging, but he's only using Chibis. Why is that? Anyway, we'll use the funniest Shadow Ball animation ever. It's like zigzag, zag, 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 zig. And as you can see, actually, in the main Pokemon series, Shadow Ball used to be, in 3rd gen, 2nd gen, 1st gen, 4th gen, not 4th gen, but 1st through 3rd gen, Shadow Ball was a physical move, but it actually lowered the wrong type of defense, which is special defense. But in this game, they actually fixed that. It lowers defense now. But what I really didn't understand in the first place was why Ghost was a physical type in the previous generations. It seemed to me like Ghost would be a much better as a special type. For 2 reasons. One was that pretty much all Ghosts back then were special attackers, not physical attackers. And 2, I don't know, Ghost just doesn't really seem like it'd be a physical type, because like Ghosts are not physical things. They're more like spiritual things, so I guess that would make them more sense as a special type. And that also brings me to another thing. Why was Dark type special type back in Generation 1, 2, 3? Because, again, after the physical special flip, Dark type became exclusively physical except for Dark Pulse, so I don't really understand why. And Toxic, that's kind of odd. It affects us, or a Steel type? I guess it does. Well, yeah, I guess in this game, Steel types can be poisoned then. That's kind of odd. I hope we 2-KO that. Yes, we do. Because Toxic can get really irritating. Okay, good. I thought he was going to heal for a second, but no, he's actually faster than us. But yeah, as you can see, Hina is actually pretty fast. And that's pretty good. No, it's not good. It's good to use only slow Touhoumon, like I'm doing. Well, actually, all my Touhoumon really aren't on the fast side, except for maybe Mario and Muriel. But that's about it, really. Medicine, EX Medicine. I know exactly who I want to send out for that. And that is actually not who I wanted to send out for that, but this works too. Now, something interesting, in this game, Fly was buffed up to 90 base power, whereas in 1st generation and 2nd generation, I believe Fly was 70 base power. But the most irritating thing to me about... Oh, come on, Substitute. As you can see there, the Substitute sprite is actually like a little fairy instead of a doll. But yeah, that's another irritating thing about Fly. If the enemies is Substitute or Protect, you don't hit them, and I hope this doesn't poison us. Please don't poison us. It poisoned us. It badly, but... Wait, I have a good question. What is the point of Poison Breath if it just does the same thing as Toxic? I mean, it both said they were badly poisoned. Unless in this game they changed Toxic so that it was regular poison. Because I just saw Poison Breath, it did badly poisoned. And yes, good job, Reimu. Or Mario. I should really start calling them their nicknames. Rocket Executive about these EX Aaron. Okay, I know who I want to use for that. And that is, again, not what I meant to do. Jeez. Okay, I'm going to actually switch out this time. Man, I tell you, this is not going my way. Alright, this is what I wanted to use, of course. Viva! Man, I can't wait till Olivia evolves, because Dragonite's cry on her... I mean, not Dragonite. Drowsy's cry on her just sounds so weird. Especially since Drowsy is so creepy. Please don't poison us. I don't think I have enough antidotes. Okay, that didn't even sound like Thunderbolt. I don't even know what I was trying to do there. But yes, this will obviously faint her because we are Olivia. And Olivia can actually be surprisingly strong in Awakening. I mean, she can have a strength cap of 30, and if you give her Sword Fair, she'll have a maximum strength of 35, which is actually pretty decent. Considering she can learn stuff like Astra and Vantage, she can be a pretty good sword attacker, even though she's your main dancer. Or you can just make her a sword master, that works too. We stashed the real director in the underground warehouse. It's at the far end of the underground. Burn that down, you'll get that far. Maribel received basement key. Yes. Yes, why do these rockets just willingly give us their keys now? I mean, really, they're like the worst villains. I mean, really. We stashed the real director. Okay, it's just what he's saying again. Again, he told us how to get there, and then he gave us the means to get there. Oh, right, we're poisoned. Oh, I wonder, can we use escape ropes here? I really doubt it, but... no, we can't. I like how you can use the escape rope and dig out of certain buildings. It's kind of funny. I mean, like, what happens if you use dig in Sky Pillar? Do you go tumbling to the ground? Do you die? Then again, I'm probably stupid and you can't even use dig in Sky Pillar in the first place, but, whatever. I say, whatever way too much. I should stop, or I should really stop. Considering I usually don't even mean it when I say it. It's usually what I just say when I can't even... When I'm fumbling what I say, and I fumble what I say quite a bit, which is quite unfortunate. And how many times did I just say quiet? Good evening, you're late. Welcome to Aaron Center. We can heal your Touhoumon in perfect health. Shall I heal your Touhoumon? Yes. How many people don't know that they can heal their Touhoumon in perfect health? I mean, really, who doesn't even know that? Thank you for waiting. Your Touhoumon are fully healed. We hope to see you again. Yes, you always gotta say it in that sing-song voice. Yes, we have to go underground. And yeah, I will be going back to my once-a-day uploading schedule. It's just that Awakening has been too far addicting. The basement key opened the door. Oh, dang. I wish I could have showed it, but... Oh, wait, is it the sign? No entry behind this point! I like how the sign kind of yells at you and even has an exclamation mark. Hold it. I saw you, so I tailed you. I don't need you underfoot while I take care of Team Rocket. Wait a second. You beat me before, didn't you? That was just a fluke. But I repay my debts. With interest! Yes, that's right. You'll be paying me after you lose to me. Man, I am so mean to my rival. Then again, I give him a cool voice, so I guess it doesn't really matter. Parsi, you have 1 week because even though Ghost Dark has no week in other games, in this game, Dark is weak to Steel. And why must he always use Confuse Ray? And now that it's used Confuse Ray, I'm going to smack myself and Confuse It for 5 turns, and she's going to heal up, and then she's going to get a defense boost, and then I'm going to kill myself. Yeah, I figured. Yeah, this won't do much. Oh yeah, that's right. Actually, Ghost type is... That was pathetic! Oh, then again, Wait, never mind. I was going to say I'm EX and you're not, but I am not EX. I am regular. That was pathetic, Parsi. I guess Parsi is more of a special attacker, but yeah, that was kind of pathetic. Jay is about to use EX Marissa. Now, this EX Marissa here actually can be pretty devastating. I believe electric fire type, so it'd probably be best to send out Luigi, so we can take out her in one fell swoop. Marissa, and we are actually kind of underleveled here. I mean, we're not terribly underleveled, but I think we should try using Mirror Coat. Spore, of course. And in this game, Spore is actually Swagger, just renamed Spore. And this Marissa is probably going to be really annoying. Whatever, but we can manage. Sonic has a special defense to take anything. Even the Thunderbolt. Now, in other games, EX Marissa is even more devastating because of the fact that she has speed boosts, and she has also really strong special attack. I believe it's like base 125, or maybe base 130, something like that, around that range, which is pretty strong. Pretty strong for a regular Pokemon, and I'm just going to Luigi Sacrifice here, because I can just take her out in the next turn with someone else. I can just use Blade Flash. Alright, sorry about that, guys, but my recording just kind of randomly cut again. But anyway, as I was saying, I was going to send out my Sari so I could have her use Blade Flash against the Marissa. And I was saying that maybe the computer might predict me and heal up, but I doubt the computer is that smart. And I am right! Because the computer has no AI predicting skills whatsoever. And I think that would make for a really good Pokemon game challenge. Just computer with good AI predicting skills. Yumeko is Steel type, so yeah, we're good. Yumeko will not be able to do any damage to us whatsoever. Why would you send out a Steel type against my Steel type when my Steel type can do neutral damage against yours while yours can't to mine? And in fact, it's to a KO. Ha ha, you missed. That's something I really hated about Iron Tail. I mean, Steel isn't a particularly good attacking type, and then they're even going to give it like 75 accuracy, which is awful. Why would you ever use a move like that? Sari is trying to learn Detect, and I don't really want Detect. Well, nah, I don't really want Detect. Doesn't seem like it could be too helpful in single player. Jay is about to use Rumia. Yeah, I'll just stay in, considering Rumia is weak to us. If you had a Moonstone, you could evolve that into EX Rumia. Oh, come on, you could have died. And he uses the cool Nightshade animation. And of course, we outspeed you. Blade Flash is pretty helpful. I think I'm going to keep it even if Yomu learns a stronger Steel type move, because Priority can be really helpful, except maybe if EX Yomu is fast enough. Who knows? Kaneko! Now, I believe this is a new one. Who are we going to send out for that? I guess I'll just send out no, not Mario. Muriel. Now, Kaneko here is pretty interesting. She has stats that are very similar to Olivia, as in Iku. But, yeah, fairly decent. I definitely recommend her if you didn't pick up Iku. And I don't really see any reason not to use the Iku from Lake of Rage, considering it's shiny and it's also very strong. But, again, Kaneko is Grass Electric, which is a pretty decent type. The only thing I have to worry about is being walled by enemy grass types, which is really unfortunate. But, yeah, she's very bulky, has good special attack. Why? Why do I lose? I've assembled the toughest Touhoumon. I didn't ease up on the gas, so why do I lose? I don't understand. Is what Lance the guy said true? That I don't treat Touhoumon properly? Love. Trust. Are they really what I lack? Are they keeping me from winning? I just don't understand. But it's not going to end here. Not now. Not because of this. I won't give up my dream of becoming the world's best Touhoumon. Well, you go ahead and become the world's best Touhoumon, and just let me catch you in a Toa Orb. Alright, anyway, guys, since we've just defeated our rival, and we saved, and we defeated Petrol, I'd say this is a nice place to end off for now. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.